Hello everyone, I just wanted to give you a little rundown on some of the audio or the sound applications, musical applications that I found useful on the iPhone. The first one is Orfeo, which is a tuner and metronome, and it's actually a sort of pitch pipe as well. This is the metronome set, and if I just press go, there we go, metronome 92 beats a minute, andante, for those of you with an Italian bent. And I can mute the clave sound. And we get just the light, which is quite useful if you want to set up the tempo without having the click going, or you just want to keep an eye on the tempo. It also has a tap function, which means I can tap in the tempo here. And then I can set that to be my tempo. So that's quite handy. And obviously you can set any tempo you like, whatever it is. The tuner part, you can also set it to have different sounds for the different beats, different emphasis on different beats. So you can have it set to 4, 5, 3, whatever. The tuning part gives you a pitch, and then you can push this up and down. So there's an E flat. Again, that's handy if you want to tune up or something, or just have a reference pitch. If you don't have a piano or don't have a keyboard or guitar or whatever, you can automatically get a pitch there. It also shifts from different pitches. You don't have to set it at A440, which is the standard. You can also set it at higher and lower pitch references, which is handy if you were doing Baroque music, for instance, and you want a lower pitch. So that's quite nice. I think it's about $14 or something like that. So it's not cheap, but it's actually quite accurate. A lot of the metronomes that I've looked at, the free ones, they're not actually accurate. You can hear that the tempo is moving around a little bit, it has glitches in it. The big one for me that have yet to really get to grips with, because it's quite complicated, and this is Beatmaker. As you can see, it's taken quite a long time to load, and now it's loaded. This is a combination of drum machine, effectively, or sampling pads, and sequencer. And you can see if I put it onto the drum pad section, you've got these little 16 drum pads there. This is just a default setting. Whatever. And you can actually edit the waveforms, edit the samples graphically on here. You can lengthen them and shorten them and all that kind of stuff. As well as it's got a sequencer built in it as well, which I'll show you here. You can't really see it that much, but I'll show you the template. You have a sequencer built in there basically, and also you have a couple of effects built in, which are quite nice. These are quite nicely implemented, these little faders on the screen. You can adjust a number of EQ. It's got EQ of various kinds. It's got a kind of distortion bit crusher thing here. That's pretty good. Again, that's not cheap. It's about $24.95 or something like that. So there you are, just a couple of applications I found quite interesting, and I'm sure there'll be lots more to come.